Question mark? Oh, we're live. Hooray! I know how to do it. I remembered. Okay. Hi. Me, Matt. This my channel. In case you've forgotten, because it's been so long. It hasn't been that long, but it's been a little bit. So I'm here to tell you why, what, when, how, where, which, whenever, all the 5 W's and the 1 H. So buckle in. Anyway, hi. I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, it's been quite a while since I've streamed, and I'm just here to tell you what's been going on, really. I figured I'd do it live for you all. I don't think anybody's gonna join in on this one, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about it. But for those of you that don't know, from this point, the last time I streamed was about a month ago. And I've literally been off the internet. Like, no, like, YouTube posts, no streaming, like, game making stuff. I've actually, for the most part, have not even been at my computer for all of that time. And there's a few reasons for that. But I'll get to that in a minute. And there's also been some recent developments to which I've been able to come back to my computer. And there have also been a couple times that I've wanted to stream, but then decided not to. So I'm going to talk about all of that, because a lot has happened, the most of which has been over the last week. But yeah. So I'll go back. I'll go back a little bit. So there's been stuff going on at my job. One of which involved me getting a promotion, which kind of changed my schedule a little bit. So I get off later in the day, and then I also have Sundays off, which is why I'm here today. Which isn't really like a big thing, but that happened like right around the time that I would have streamed next, like that next week after I streamed last. For those of you who don't know, the last stream I did at this time was the second episode of Forza Horizon 2, which has slowly been gaining views, which, interestingly enough, I think it's at like 45 now, maybe? 43. Yeah. But I streamed that almost exactly a month ago from today. So yeah, it's been a month, and one of the things that contributed to me not streaming was the whole thing with my job, because at that point I was in limbo of either taking a promotion at my current job or changing my job completely, and I was not sure which direction I was going to go. It was very stressful, actually. That's kind of why the last couple streams before I went on that small break were so sporadic. Because there were a couple streams in there that I streamed. I streamed the game, and then I didn't like how it came out, and I never published it. So those exist. They may come out later, but those exist for anybody that cares. I highly doubt that I will feel confident enough at anytime soon to publish them, but they might exist later. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. All the stuff happening with my job kind of caused me to feel another wave of burnout as well, which I've noticed for the last couple of years is completely normal for me, or in terms of like game design, because with There Is No Sleep, like I wanted to continue with Spectre's Library, and then I got latched on to this idea of There's No Sleep, and I just kept working on it. And then after There's No Sleep, I wanted to go back to Spectre's Library, and then I changed my mind and started another game, which is, I'm not going to say any specific details yet, but it was basically going to be a prequel to Underway, which is still going to get made, but not for a while. I started that game, and then my motivation changed, and I switched over to Underway Remastered, and I made that game. And now the same thing has happened this year, where I started with Zalaxia, Brave the Elements, which will get made eventually. In the process of making this game, I decided to get into Game Maker, and I decided to switch Zalaxia over to Game Maker, and then I also got the inspiration to work on another game that I had planned, There's No Sleep 2. And then all this stuff with work happened, and I got another bout of burnout. So then I got the crazy inspiration to work on a completely different game, which is not connected to like the storyline that I've been building whatsoever. But it's been fun because it's a completely different idea. That is a spin on a very fun game, in my opinion. And I'll show details. I'll even show you what I've been working on here in a minute. But there's more details to that. So inspiration wise, that's where I am, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I started doing that. And then last week, well, I should say, before I started doing that, I got my promotion at work. And then, sorry, my voice is not fully warmed up. So occasionally it feels dry, or I need to clear my throat. I got my promotion at work, and then I started working on the new project. And then last week, that's what I was going to say. A couple weeks ago, I started the new promotion. I also started working on this new game. And then last week, well, basically the last week and a half, me and Ren have been on our honeymoon. I'm not going to say where, but I will say that it's been a massive blast, and I took so many pictures that I have more. I'm curious. I didn't actually check. I have more pictures in my honeymoon album than I do for my album of pictures containing Ren, which I'll have to update with the ones from the honeymoon. But at this point, it has more pictures of the honeymoon on its own than my album of pictures of Ren that I've from all the time that I've been with her. Which I might be stabbing myself in the back saying that out loud, because I know Ren is probably going to be watching this at this moment. Hi Ren, I love you very much. Thank you for burying me. And also, don't kill me. I have the Coca-Cola koozie. You can't touch me. This is one of the souvenirs that I got on honeymoon, by the way. It's very interesting because the color balance that I have done on this camera makes this look like a vibrant red, but it's very, in real life, it's actually very muted. It's much more muted. I wonder if I can actually show you. It's gonna look really ugly for a second, but I'll show you. This is what it actually looks like, and then this is what it looks like with the color correction. It's interesting. But we had to get this because I don't drink Coke. I drink Pepsi. So I think it's so hilarious to have a Coca-Cola koozie when I'm drinking Pepsi. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway. So we were out of state for a week and a half. Well, about a week. And then we took a couple days to recover. I had a blast. I had an amazing time. Just being out there, experiencing what we did, being with Ren. It was a ton of fun. And now I'm back. Literally, as of today, this is my 4th day back in the state. And yesterday was my first day back at work. That didn't go well, but that's for reasons unrelated to anything connected to me being gone in the first place. So, yeah. What else? I broke my glasses, as you can see. This little nubbins here. These are 2 zip ties holding the corner of my glasses lens to the frame, because for some stupid reason, the 2 lenses are super glued, adhered to this arch part of the frame. And a while ago, I accidentally smacked my face and popped this corner loose. And it wasn't very far, and I was able to super glue it back together. That's why the very edge. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Don't focus on me. Focus on this. See if I cover my face, it'll focus. I'm not. Focus on this. Oh my god, there we go. You can see the super glue in there and why it looks so funky. It didn't bother my vision, but I super glued it up there, and it held for a while, and then it slowly kind of popped loose a little bit, but it wasn't to the point of it bothering me. And then one day I was getting ready for work. I was literally brushing my teeth, and all of a sudden I feel this popping in my glasses, and this part had popped out even more, to the point that it was literally pushing this side into my face. That's how warped it was. And I was like, well, shit. I gotta do something about this because it's gonna bug me. And don't worry, I'm going to go to the optometrist. I'm gonna do get an exam, get new glasses. That's going to happen. I'm probably going to make the appointment for that next week, or this coming week technically. But I have. I tried like resining it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Not on me. Try and get it focused again. Come on. You can see I put some resin on there, and that held for a little while, and then it popped out again. And then I was able to zip tie it to the edge of the frame, and it has held since, which has been a few weeks. This happened a couple weeks ago. So that's fun. I'm just glad it doesn't annoy me and it doesn't try and push against my face. But it is kind of annoying because anytime I put my face up against something, the little zip tie things like grab onto whatever is rubbing against this corner. So anytime I put like a shirt on, it'll be like it doesn't rip, it just kind of glides over it, but it makes like a noise. And then sometimes whenever I hug Ren and like I put this side of my glasses against her, it like stabs her. Which I'm sorry, but that's just the consequences of experiencing somebody that is lazy and doesn't want to just get new things, would rather just fix what he has. But yeah, I also got a watch. It's a smartwatch. It's pretty cool. It'd be nice if it turned on. I got it on sale. It's really nice. I got it for like, this is like a $200 watch, and I got it for like 80% off. So I got this thing for like $20, and it's really nice so far. Because I wanted to watch that, like I wanted to get back into like watch wearing, because I used to wear a watch way back in the day, and I stopped wearing it because I don't know if it was something with the watch I was wearing, or like just the fact that my skin wasn't never like used to it, or because I just wore it too much. But like I had like a skin irritation on my wrist, so I stopped wearing it. But I wanted to get back into it because I did like having a watch in my hand. And now with the generation of smart technology existing in the world, I wanted to get one that was a smartwatch, because I wanted something that could like track my steps and my heart rate and all that stuff. Make sure I'm staying healthy, because that's stay healthy, kids. It's a good idea. So yeah, but it's really cool. I can like customize the watch face on this and stuff. Like I can, here. Let me switch it to the original. This is what it looked like. Oh my god. This is what it looked like originally when I took it out of the box, was that one. And like I can download so many of them like on my phone, like through the app, and I can download them, and like it syncs, and it takes like a minute to download, and like there's hundreds. I literally have to sift through all of them and like download all the ones that I like. But for now I'm just using this one. But there's literally hundreds that I could download. It's so cool. But I really like this. It's really interesting. I'll see how it goes. I did buy another one as well, to try out, and I did get it, and I didn't really like it, so that's why I ordered this one. Um, yeah, that's the end of that sentence. uh, anyway, how long have I been going? I've been going for 20 minutes. It feels like kind of longer than that, but that's okay. I feel like there was more. But just trying to get used to being back in this place. Because the first couple days it felt kind of surreal. Because I'd just gotten used to being out of state. And I came back. This is just a weird thing that I experience. I don't know if everybody experiences this, but whenever I go to a place that I've never been to before and spend an extended amount of time there, I feel dissociated from my original home. So then anytime that I, like, whenever I come back from said vacation or extended stay, it feels like, whoa, where am I? A new place. Also, this light, I just realized, is not on there correctly. The boys always knock that light down, and I like never notice until it's too late. But yeah, it's a weird feeling, but I'm pretty much back to normal now. It's been especially off-putting because we went to an area that's like sunny all the time, and it's been super cloudy up here for like the last month and a half. But like literally this last week, it's been sunny every day. So it's been like, it's been really like throwing my dissociation for a loop. So, but like I said, I'm pretty much back to normal now. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, it's a great day to stay inside. And, yeah. Also, it's Mother's Day today. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. To all you mothers out there, thank you. You get the Matt McGreevy stamp of approval. Which probably doesn't mean a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. Anyway. Yeah, I've just kind of been settling back in. And I've also been throwing myself at my new project. Which I will show you now. So, this is Game Maker. This is Game Maker. Anybody who knows what this is, well, it's Game Maker. I don't need to say that, but this is what I've been making, and essentially what it is if you can kind of like tell based on what I named everything, the game that I'm making is a twist on the dice game Farkle. And I'm sure that means nothing to anybody out there. But Farkle is a really fun dice game that I would play with my friends. And I love it, and I consider myself really good at it. My friends would probably consider me really lucky at it. But it's really fun. And I have been working on basically overhauling Farkle into this and then adding my twist on it. And what I have planned is really cool. But I will show you what I have so far. If it wants to load. That'd be nice. So basically, I haven't like made any like visual interface. I've been mainly working on the system itself. Um, but basically, Farkle is a game where you have 6 dice, which is these 6 right there. You roll them like so. And then you have to keep at least one of them. And like the only ones that count are 1s and 5s. So you can but if you want to use like a combination, it's really hard to explain. I'll just show you. So like I have these 6. I can only keep these 3. I'll tell you right now. And I labeled the ones that you can keep individually. So like for example, if I want to keep this, I keep that. That's 50 points. But I had the 3 of them. I could have selected all 3, and that would have been 500 points. I can roll again, and there's the 5 again. None of these other ones are worth anything unless there's 3 or more of them, and that's basically it. Hopefully I'm making sense. So the 5s are worth 50, and then the 1s are worth 100. And you could ignore like all of this stuff for right now. This is basically an interface that shows when you roll the dice what can be played. There's like all these different moves. It's like SIN stands for single, and you can play the 1. Now, if you roll the dice and you don't get a 1, a 5, or any of the other combos, you Farkle. And you have to, and you forfeit everything that you've kept. So, for example, I would have had 300 points here, and now I lost all of it. And that's basically it. There's like hold on, I wrote down all the stuff that you can do. So you can get you can do the singles, which are 1s and 5s. You can do what I'm calling the triples, which is 3 of any dice. Which if it's 3 1s, it's 300. 3 2s is 200. 3 3s is also 300. 3 4s is 400. 3 5s is 500, and 3 6s is 600. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then you go into the combos, which is 4 of any dice is 1,000. 5 of any dice is 2,000. 6 dice, if you roll all 6 of the same number, is 3,000. And then you have a 1 through 6 straight, which is 1,500. 3 pairs, which is 1,500. And then 4 of a kind and a pair, which is 1,500. And then 2 triples, which is 2,500. And then there's also one that I added. All of this is standard Farkle so far. But I also added one more combo that actually we came up with when I played with my friends that we didn't really count in standard play, but I came up with it and I wanted to add it into this kind of reimagining. And it's called Pyramid, which is if you get 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind of a different number, and then a single that isn't the other 2 numbers. So for example, I have these rigged up to show examples. That's 3 pair, that's triple, and also 2 triple. 4 of a kind, 4 pair, and pyramid. And pyramid, hold on. Hold on. I thought I had that set up to do its thing. Unless I disabled it. Pyramid's the one on the end, right? Yes. Interesting. Oh, it does set it, but I gotta fix the detection system on that, I guess. But this is what it looks like. You have the three twos, two of the fours, and one 3. And it can be any numbers as long as the 3 are different. But that's pyramid, and that is worth 1,000 points. And it's basically just playing the odds. And and it's interesting because if you work down all the dice and you keep all 6, you get to go again. But if you farkle, you lose everything. So it's a really fun game of playing the odds and taking risks, and it's really fun. And I think what I have planned for this game, people are going to love. I think it's going to be great. And the reason that I'm making it in Game Maker, because I could technically make it in RPG Maker, is the reason I'm doing it in Game Maker is because Game Maker is the most versatile and the most powerful ever out of everything I know. It also provides visual code construction, which is really cool. But the reason I'm doing it in Game Maker is also because I wanted mouse input. Because RPG Maker doesn't support that. RPG Maker MV does, but not in the way that I want it to. And that's why I'm doing it this way. I could probably fudge the system to make RPG Maker work the way I want it to, but I'm not going to in this case. But this has mainly just been like a testing thing so far. It's been going really good. I've been working on this for a couple weeks now, off and on, but I've just been working on basically reprogramming Farkle into this, and then from there I'll add my spin to it. And I plan on releasing like a short demo at some point, which I'm not even close to that yet, so don't worry about that. And there's gonna be like a lot of cool stuff. Like I've written down so much shit on this game. It's been so cool. What I have planned is so cool. Because it's gonna be a boss rush dice collector game. I think this is how I would genre it or tag it. I think the word is tag it. It's a dice builder boss rush game, which isn't incredibly long. At least what I have planned isn't. But I do like plan on like adding more to it. The base game's gonna have like items you can use, different dice you can collect that have different like abilities and stuff. Like I plan on adding multiplayer at some point, so you can like play with your friends. But it's majorly inspired by Balatro, funnily enough, because Balatro is really fun, and I thought of like to me, Balatro is like a spin on poker, right? I mean, obviously it is, but um, I wanted when I saw Balatro and I like learned about it, I was like, oh, it'd be fun if I made like a game, like a spin off of something else, right? And like I thought about it, and I was like, it'd be really cool to make something like a spin off of Farkle because I love that game. Um, I don't get to play it anymore because everybody hates me because I'm so good at it. Uh, but this is really fun. This is crazy fun. And I know what you're seeing is very crude right now, but it's working really well compared to what I started with. It's really cool. See, that's a pyramid. Why didn't it detect the pyramid? Okay. I want to know what's happening with that. Let's see here. Ah, that's why. So I gotta do. Any. So pairs already up there, but I need to move this up there. That should work. So I believe do that, and then I think do this. There we go. There we go. It's working. It's working now. Okay, so it's detecting pyramid correctly. Jesus. This entire thing has been really annoying to deal with. You can see how long it is. This is basically the detection system of whenever you roll what you can play in this with the dice that you have. And as you can see down here, I also show like debug messages of all the different stuff. Like there's an order to this, but it shows a 1 out of the things you can play, and then there's like the dice there. And I also like put a sorting thing in there because that makes everything easier. But it's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun working on this. It's been really fun. And I also have like these to... I think I showed you this, like clicking on all these things. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of that. I'll probably keep working on this a little bit more after I'm done with this stream. But I'm just having, like, sometimes I'll just stop coding and just start playing. Like, it's so fun to me. So, I hope whenever I come out with this game, I hope everybody will enjoy it, because I am absolutely floored by this game. I love Farkle in general, so I'm excited to get it out to you guys, because I think everybody's gonna like it. As for the future of streaming, I do want to get back into it, but I'm gonna ease into it, and I think I'm gonna, instead of going like series to series, camera focus, instead of going like series to series, like playing an entirety of a game and then uh, going on to the next one, I think I'm just gonna play what I feel like playing instead, because I have a bunch of stuff that I want to play in Steam. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to play in my game towers, you know. I think I'm just gonna play what I've been holding off on and that I've like been excited to play. I'm gonna start there and just keep going with that, because I think that'll be the most enjoyable and the most fun, and hopefully it'll be the most fun for you guys too. Also, am I reading this correct? Buckshot. Oh, it's a fan movie. Okay. Ooh. Oh, a new Mike Klubnika game? Oh, hell yeah. You guys love Buckshot Roulette? I'm following this guy now. I just happened to open Steam, and there's a post on my feed about a new game from the developer of that game. It's another game, and somebody made like a fan film of it. Okay, whatever. Getting sidetracked. But yeah, I'm just gonna start streaming, and um, I'm gonna stream whatever I feel like streaming because I feel like that'd be more enjoyable for me, and it would be more enjoyable for you because I'll be enjoying myself, and thus I'll be more energetic and make it funny and more enjoyable for you guys as well, um, which is the goal. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'll probably just review everything that I have and be like, oh, this one. I'll play this one next. So expect that maybe sometime in the near future. I'll try and get a stream out this week. But if not, don't be stressed about it. I keep repeating myself on this, but I only do this for fun. I do this as a hobby. But I also don't like just leaving people in the dark, especially those who actively follow my content and like hearing about me and what I'm doing and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it from me. I think I talked about everything that's happened. I feel like there's more, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. Usually my picture gallery can help me figure out what's been going on. Although a lot of it is usually my cats. Let's see here. No, that's Why do I have these? Still. God. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything that's happened. So, I think I covered everything. Yeah. That's gonna be it from me. I hope everybody's having a great day, great weekend, great hour, whatever, whenever you're up to. I hope everybody's doing well. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more of my stuff, make sure you subscribe and follow my Twitch down below. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, obviously. I will hopefully be getting the content train rolling here soon. But don't worry too much if I don't, because like I said, I only do this as a hobby. I want to do more stuff with Ren, and I want to do more stuff with my brother on Agents of Chaos. So, excuse me. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more of that soon as well. Keep your peepers peeled, people. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Check out my games. There's No Sleep and Underwear Remastered down below. Make sure you follow Agents of Chaos. Hopefully, we'll be getting a new episode out here soon. I seem to always say that every time, but yeah, we do it very sporadically. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope everybody's gonna have a great day, great weekend, great hour, whatever, whatever you're up to. I hope everybody is doing well. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.